G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flash Like Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the ThruNite Archer Mini in both cool white and neutral white. Let's check them out. Alrighty, so before we look at these lights up close, let's just check out what you get in the boxes. So you're going to get the same thing in both boxes. You will get an Archer Mini user manual. You will get a USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Now, that charging cable, unscrew the head, is going to charge the light right there. So very easy to charge, onboard charging. Some people really like it, some people don't. I guess that's personal preference. And you will get this little thing here that says gel, throw away, do not eat. So make sure you don't eat it. Now on the box, see there down the bottom, it says NW and CW. So cool white, neutral white. All right, so here they are up close. Now, we do have neutral white on the right and cool white on the left. One really important thing to note right off the bat is that the lumen outputs that I cover are identical regardless of one being neutral and one being cool. So both of these lights are using an SST20 LED and one of them is neutral, one of them is cool. But before we get into that, let's just go over the design and feel. So look at the miniature thing that this is. So look at my pointer finger. This is smaller than my pointer finger. So really, really great size for a backup light. We've got a two-way pocket clip there. Great for notching on your hat. We've got a total internal reflection lens, which looks really, really nice. Hard button, not rubber, hardened plastic. And have a listen. Very responsive, so really nice to see that. Now, the head of this light is quite big, and then compared to the light, and then it tapers into the body, which makes it quite comfortable. And that's what it looks like in, average to large hands. So button very accessible still. My hand is not protruding over the light at all, or is it? No, it's a little bit. If I squeeze hard, it is. But still very, very nice. Oh yeah, see that? So if I squeeze hard, you can see my hand kind of shadows a little bit of the peripheral light. But apart from that, just hold it a bit looser and you're good to go. Very, very nice, nice beam on it, as you'll see in the night shots as well. And let's take a look at that onboard charging again. So look, it does have an O-ring here. So it's protected against water resistance, but the charging spot is very, very deep. So I like that. And it does feel, let's just listen. It does feel very sturdy when you close that up. So I don't have any worries about water resistance with that. And in fact, this has a waterproof rating of IPX8. So it is 2 meters water submersible and a drop rating of 1.5 meters. So it'll survive a 1.5 meter drop. Now, in terms of measurements, this little thing comes in from head to end of tail clicky at 83.25 millimeters. Tail cap is 16.03 millimeters. Body is 13.97 and head is 16.74 millimeters. So it really is designed to be as compact as humanly possible. Now, the weight of it with the pocket clip included, because this does have an onboard, this does have a built-in battery, so you can't remove that. This comes in at 36.61 grams, and let's just check the other one. 36.69 grams, so maybe this is more charged. Pretty sure a fully charged battery weighs more. We got neutral white, and we got cool white. Now, these do have built-in batteries, so I know that is going to be a deal breaker for some, whereas for others like myself, it's not really a problem. It's a very cheap light, it's $30. So, and you do have warranty when you buy from an authorized dealer. So it's not a big deal if the battery goes, because if it goes within the warranty time, you're just going to get another one, but you're not really risking much with $30. Now, one of my favorite things about these lights is the UI. Single click gets you to low, double click gets you to high, triple click gets you to strobe. That is all there is to it with these lights. Absolutely simple, just built to be simple. Not to confuse. They're just fan-bloody-tastic in my opinion. So if we go single click, that's your low mode. and that is 18 lumens, which you're going to get for 7.5 hours on a fully charged battery. Now, if you double click, that's high mode, 405 lumens. You're going to get that for 2.8 minutes. Then it's going to drop down to 157 lumens, which is still bloody good, which you're going to get for an additional 50 minutes. So just under an hour of full time you're going to get with a fully charged battery when you put this on high. Whereas low, 7.5 hours, just fantastic. And strobe is 355 lumens, which you'll get for 110 minutes, but that is very disorientating even from these little guys. Now, these are spec'd to reach 87 meters as a maximum distance. I wouldn't use them anywhere near that. I'd be using them at, very, very close quarters, but that's what they're spec'd to. And now let's just take a look so you can really see the difference in neutral and white. And I will obviously include that in the night shots, but neutral and white, which one do you prefer? Some people hate the neutral, whereas me, I love it. I think neutral white is just awesome. I really love neutral. I don't dislike cool white, but neutral I often lean to as a preference. Now, we're not going to do a heat test with these guys because I've had them on turbo for a while out in the night shots and just when using them to test them and see how they go, they do not get very warm at all. So I'm not going to bother with a heat test. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste of time. If yours does heat up a lot, I would suggest returning it and getting another one because I'd be worried about the battery because these do not heat up very much on turbo at all. Now, let's go outside for some night shots and see how they do at night, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts, prices, and where to buy. But before we do, just have a look again. Very, very awesome little lights. Really useful as a nice backup piece. Very, very trustworthy, responsive tail clickies. And look, the heads do warm up, so I don't want you to say, oh, the head's warming up, Flashlight Mike said I should return it. No. If it gets too hot where you feel like you need to let it go, that's when I would suggest, looking into if you potentially you have a damaged one or a malfunctioning one, because having these on turbo for a while, they get warm, but they don't heat up enough for me to be like, oh, I've got to put that down. All right, night shots, final thoughts. See you in a sec. All right, so the Archer Mini, that is on low, and is that, hang on. Okay, yep, so that's neutral white. So this is neutral white, and then off on high, neutral white. Look at that, coming out of that little thing. That is neutral white. 1, 2, 3. Strobe. Low. Very useful low. Really, really useful low. In fact, I will stand here. That wall is 7 meters from me. And high. Entire front yard gets lit up with this little thing that is literally the size of my pointer finger. Even smaller, actually. All right, now let's go cool white. Low. High. Nice hot spot. Really great spill. Strobe. Yucky. Now, let's get both of them on high. Okay. So, neutral white, cool white. Neutral. Cool. Neutral. Cool. Don't know what I prefer. I think I prefer neutral. Neutral. Cool. That's a good one. Neutral. Oh, maybe I actually prefer cool. Neutral. Cool. God, it's hard. It honestly looks like neutral is brighter. Cool. Yeah, neutral looks a bit brighter on the eyes. God, I love different color tints. So amazing. Neutral and cool. Yeah, neutral, cool. All right, that's it for me. See ya. All right, so night shots were very impressive. A couple of things I've got to say about these lights, man. I love the simplicity of it. It's like one click, you're going to get to one output. 2 clicks, you're going to get to another output. 3 clicks, you've got strobe. And that's it. It's just the simplicity of it it's almost genius. I just love it. The fact that they've added a 2-way pocket clip on something this small is just fantastic because really, this is a dream to notch onto your hat and go hands-free. I love the fact that they give you the option for cool or neutral white as well. I think 90% of lights should do that because I love having both, but it's a good option to give consumers. You know, there are so many out there that prefer cool white, so many out there that prefer neutral. And so I think having the option, it's going to increase your sales. Absolutely. So smart move by ThruNite. Now, these lights are available at lightshop.com.au right now. They are coming in at $30. That's it, $30 Australian. So I will link it in the description. I will link any discount codes that you can use at Lightshop, although you got to breach $100 to get one discount and then $200 to get the next one. But I'll put that in the description anyway. But look, my final thoughts on these lights are that they are fantastic. They are perfect little EDC lights. Very simple, onboard charging. Charge it in the car, charge it wherever you want. They just make for a really good backup light. All right, thanks very much for watching. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.